Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how I transformed my eyebrows from this to this. Take a walk with me. So the first thing that I like to do, I like to use my Revlon Colorstay spoolie. I kind of just brush my hair up. And I like to measure my eyebrows because I have a shorter eyebrow on the left. So it kind of just tells me how far I need to bring it out. And the way that you see me measuring is where is your stopping point. You like to align it with the end of your eye. So then what I do is I set my eyebrows using Sacha ButterCup setting powder. That's just my preference. I use the Sacha ButterCup. I use a fluff brush. This one that I'm using is from Morphe, and I kind of just pat my eyebrow in place, like so. Now after that gets done, what I like to do, I use the same Revlon Colorstay in the color Soft Block, and I kind of just start from I start at the bottom, but I start at the lower half. So I don't bring it all the way to the front because I feel like it gives a box kind of look. So I shape my eyebrows. I kind of just follow the shape of what my eyebrows should be. And I just lightly, short strokes, lightly go in the direction that I want. And then I measure it again to make sure I didn't go too far. And then I move on to the top. But for both directions, I definitely don't like to start in the front because again, I don't like the boxy look. And this is more of a natural, everyday kind of eyebrow tutorial. So here I'm just filling in the middle. Once you do the bottom and the top, you fill in the middle. And then you can work your way to the front and kind of just shape it the way that you want. Then you move on to the next eye. Now, if you're like me and you have one eyebrow that does not have a tail and the other one that does, it's a lot easier for you to do the one that does, isn't it? I know, girl. Takes me like 2.5 seconds to get my right eyebrow done because there's actually hair there. So then what I do is I use the same spoolie again from Revlon and I kind of just brush all my hairs in place. And don't worry too much if it doesn't look as clean because we always go back with concealer. See there? I noticed that there was a spot that needed to be filled in a bit more after I used the spoolie to kind of just brush my hairs up, so that's what I did there. Now I'm gonna take my mirror. Don't mind me, you guys. Eyebrows is a serious thing for me. So, oh sorry, not my mirror. I'm taking Anastasia Beverly Hill, the pomade in the color dark brown. And what I'm gonna do is I'll take a little bit of this product and use an angled brush from Morphe and kind of just go back over what I've done with the pencil. This kind of just sets everything in place anyway. I feel like. I like setting things in place to make sure that they don't move and they last long. So I'm using a flat top angled brush and I'm gonna use a setting spray spray the brush, grab some of my MAC concealer. Now guys, I don't know the name of this and I'm so sorry, but I think it's a Studio. Yeah, I'm not really sure the name. So I'm going back under with another angled brush from Morphe, and I'm kind of just taking the concealer and cleaning up my eyebrow. And this really gives a definition to your eyebrow. Like, this is where you see, hey girl, your eyebrows is on fleek type thing. I like to have a mirror up close and personal. I'm using my MAC Studio Fix mirror that comes with my powder, but you know, use whatever works for you. As you can see here, do you see how much more definition my eyebrows have? It's like, hey yo, sis. And I like to spray the brush with the setting spray prior to, because we're using cream concealer, it kind of just, again, puts everything in place. See that? Ooh, honey. Now, I like to use the angled brush to my advantage. As you can see here, when I was doing the bottom, I held the brush a certain kind of way, which is from like the tip with the angle going down. And then when I'm doing the top, I just use, I guess, the kind of the same way, just flipped. Right? Right, I think so. So you'll see me fiddling with this part of my eyebrow because remember guys, this is the eyebrow that's shorter. So I kind of create its own kind of look, but that's the hairs. And I didn't realize that until afterwards. Singing my life away. I think I'm singing More Than a Lover by Aaliyah. I'll be. All right, next eyebrow. And I was also doing it in a way that you guys could see. I was really hoping that you guys can see me, you know? And that's the moment I realized that it was the hair, not my hand. And then you remeasure, because I hate uneven eyebrows if I can help it. I mean, if you're gonna draw in your eyebrows, why are they uneven? Right? If you can help it at least. I'm no pro. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes my eyebrows be looking like, what? So here I'm taking the angled brush and I'm kind of just cleaning up the end, the tail. Very important to me. And then I'm using the Tarte Creaseless Concealer in the color Deep Sand. And I'm kind of just gonna pat that on my eyelid. I mix my concealers, guys. I put like 3 different concealers on my eyes. I'm not even kidding you. That's the LA Girl Pro Concealer. And that one's in the color Fawn. And then I take a fluff brush. This one particularly is from Morphe, and I kind of just pat, 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 pat. I like to pat in circular motions, kind of just evens everything out, you know. And you want to bring it a little bit towards your bridge of the nose. Kind of just tells you. And don't worry, like, of course at the beginning you're going to be looking like, what? This does not look good. But once you get that concealer out, and don't worry about it going like towards your ear, don't worry about it being uneven, don't worry about it being a different color. That is literally the foundation of what you're gonna do. At this point, if you wanted to put some primer on, you just lay some primer on top, then you can do your eyeshadow. Guys, I definitely said facts. My fiance was like, your eyebrows look good, and I was like, facts. But yeah, all about blending, guys. This is me asking him. All about blending, guys. All about blending. That's the major thing with makeup, not just eyebrow tutorials, not just concealer. It's literally with everything. So that's it.